Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see a very simple program swapping two numbers, but the concept behind it is extremely important because it introduces two powerful ideas in C: how function actually works and how pointers allow functions to modify the real data. These two ideas form the backbone of every data structure we will study. From linked list to trees, these two concepts are very important. Our task is very simple. Given two integers, say x comma y. X holds a value called 10 and consider its address is 2000. And y holds another value 20 and consider its address is 3000. We will exchange these values from x to y and y to x. We will be doing it in two ways. One is swapping by value and swapping by reference. Swapping by value means we will pass copies of the variable. Likewise, here x value is 10, y value is 20. When we are passing the arguments 10 and 20 here, x value and y value will be assigned to a and b. So, a will have the x value that is 10, b will be having value 20. And these a and b values will be stored in different memory locations. So whatever the changes that you are making to a and b remains in this function and with a and b. It does not make any impact to the original values, because when we are doing call by value, we are just sending a copy of value to the function swap by value. When swap by reference, here we are passing the address of the original value. For example, here the address of x value is 2000, address of y variable is 3000. We are passing these values to the pointer variable, that is star a. Star a, where a is a variable that stores the address of another variable which is of int type. It stores the address 2000. B is another variable, it's a pointer variable, it stores the address of 3000, and this would be stored in different memory location obviously. Whatever the changes we are making with the help of the address. When you are making with the help of the address, directly it reflects in the original data or the real data. Every function call passes arguments by value. That means the function receives copies of the variable but not the original. So if I change those copies inside the function, the originals in the main stay the same. But when we pass pointers, we are actually giving the function the address of the variable in memory. Once you have an address, you can reach back and modify the real variable. This technique, passing the address, is what we use in the dynamic data structures. Linked list, trees, graphs, you name it, any data structure. Let's walk through the code. We all know that program starts executing from the main function. So let me mention the line numbers, that is, it starts from 22, x value is 10, consider its address is 2000, y value is 20, its address is 3000. 24th statement, before swapping. So 24th statement, before swapping, it prints the x value. So x value will be 10 and y value will be 20. So this is before swapping. 26th statement, if you observe, swap by value x comma y. X value is 10, y value is 20. From here, it goes to the fourth line where actually function is declared, and int a is equal to 10 will be assigned, int b is equal to 20 is assigned. Inside the program function, temp is equal to a value is 10, a is equal to b, so b value is 20 and a is equal to 20. And in the seventh statement, b is equal to temporary. What is the temporary value right now? It is 10, it is assigned. If you observe, a value 10 and b value 20 is exchanged, and we are printing inside swap by value, a and b value is printed. A value is 20 is printed and b value 10 is printed. And if you observe here, The original values did not change, they remain same. When you're trying to print here, after swap by value, x value and y value, currently x value is 10 and y value is 20. The original values remain same, but inside swap by value function, x value and y value is interchanged between a and b. Let us look at 29th statement. 29th statement is calling the function swap by reference. When you are swapping by reference, we are actually passing the address of x and y. The address of x is 2000 and address of y is 3000. It goes to the 13th statement. In the 13th statement, we are assigning the address to the pointer variable star a and star b. You observe here, temporary is equal to star a. What does star a means? A is a variable that holds the address of x variable, that is 2000, and itself has some address. Star a means what is the value that is stored in the address of 2000. In the address of 2000, the value that is stored is 10. So 10 is assigned to temporary. Star a is equal to star b, that is pointer variable a, and b is another pointer variable that stores the address of y, that is 3000. And b variable will be having one address 4000 consider. Star b represents, b is the address of a variable, star b represents the value that is stored in the address 3000, that is 20. That means star a value we are updating it to 20. That means 2000 address is holding the value 10, that is updated to 20. Star b, that is pointer variable b, is equal to temporary. Currently the temporary value is 10. Star b means b is a variable that holds the address of another variable, that is 3000. It goes to the 3000 address and already 20 is stored. This will be updated to 10. If we observe, when we are calling the function swap by reference and we are passing the address of two variables, the original values are getting affected. But in swap by value, the original values remain same only inside the function, because we are sending a copy of it but not the originals. But in swap by reference, we are actually sending the address of the original variables, which is helping us to access the variable data that is outside the function. Then it prints 17th statement. Inside the swap by reference, a value and b value will be printed, and if you observe here, swap by reference, after swapping x value and y value will be changed, so it will print x is 20 and y is 10.